Alright, guys, let's set the tone. The year is 2023. Your team just drafted the quarterback that you thought was going to save your franchise. You made a ton of signings. You went out and bought Miles Sanders. You went out and got Adam Thielen. You went out and got Von Bell. You went out and got whoever the other safety is that they got. And you thought that your team was going to win the Super Bowl, or at least make the playoffs. I thought the team was on the up. We were wrong. Obviously, if you saw the season played out, if you don't know who the team is, the Carolina Panthers. They won 2 freaking games this last season. Now I have full confidence that I can at least have us win more than 2 games, but I want more than that. I'm going to give myself 4 years to get a ring. If I don't, $10 PSN card's yours, whoever comments on the video. So let's get right into it. And y'all already know what the Panthers squad looks like. It's terrible. The defense has some promise. Obviously, Brian Burns got the record breaker Derek Brown here. J.C. Horn, Von Bell, Jeremy Chin, guys that have progressed very nicely. Jackson. We've got a squad on defense that we can probably work with. Offensively, Bryce Young is definitely going to be our quarterback of the future. I did see a little bit of promise out of him. I know it's hard to believe, but I think with the right guys around him, I think he will succeed. Obviously, Akeem Awanu, he's great. Corbett's not bad. Aside from that, the O-line needs retooled. The tight end position needs retooled. Wide receivers need retooled. Hopefully, Mingo can progress pretty nicely for us. I don't mind Chuba Hubbard one bit. I think we might roll with him, see what we can get on Miles Sanders here in year 1. But this team needs a lot of work in 4 years. So let's get started. All right, guys, right away, obviously we want to get younger at wide receiver. So I sent away Adam Thielen. I know he is an 84 overall, which is great. The guy obviously performed this season, but we need young guys. Thielen's going to regress very quickly. He's already a normal dev trait. So we picked up Darnell Mooney and a 4th from the Bears. The Panthers surely love trading with the Bears. All right, guys, and then right here, we have Jeremy Chin, the run strong safety. So I went ahead and sent Von Bell over to the Giants and picked up our left outside linebacker of the future in Isaiah Simmons. Obviously, if you guys know anything about the sim, or even real life for that matter, Isaiah Simmons is a super versatile player that can play virtually any position in linebacker or safety. So we picked him up to run probably left outside linebacker for us because we have Burns on right, Luvu, and Shaq Thompson, middle linebacker, and then Isaiah Simmons on the left side. Love to see that. All right, guys, and then obviously trading for the middle linebacker that we just did, we no longer need Shaq Thompson, so I called up the Bills, and I gave them our 4th, 3rd, and Shaq Thompson for James Cook, who, if any of you don't know, performs very well in sim. Dawson Knox to be our new tight end, and then Connor McGovern to fill our left guard spot. So 3 very key starter positions for one guy that honestly wouldn't 100% get playing time for us, but at the same time, we have other guys that are younger that can fill those roles. All right, here with the contract negotiations, we are 100% going to bring back Brian Burns for the remainder of the rebuild. That was kind of a no doubt thing. I would also like to have Jeremy Chin. He would be someone that would be very happy with keeping. Perfect. And then obviously we traded for Darnell Mooney, so let's bring him back. Okay, just think it over. Well, you suck. And then, yeah, we're going to sign everybody else back. As long as I have the money. Hopefully we do, but we'll probably send it the off season, and that's when we'll do all that. Remember when I said that we could do a lot better than 2 wins? That we do. We go 9-8 in the first year, and we make the wild card. So definitely a huge there. Oops, I went 1 too far. Let's see how we perform. We had the 22nd best offense, which isn't very good, but defensively 15th, so we were middle of the pack. Bryce Young had a solid season. Nearly 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 68% completion percentage. We'll take that. Rushing-wise, James Cook over 1,000 yards and 16 touchdowns. Heck yeah. Darnell Mooney with 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns. 819 and 5 out of Mingo. 711 and 4 out of Chart. And 710 and 5 out of Dawson Knox. 100% take that. Defensively, Isaiah Simmons had a great year. Derek Brown had 15.5 sacks. Brian Burns had 6.5. Henry Anderson with 5. Okay. Pick-wise, Simmons with 4. J.C. Horn with 4. Jeremy Chin with 4. Dante Jackson with 4. And then Burns had 1. Okay. Dang, not too shabby one bit. Obviously MVP. Bryce Young does come in at number 9. Hey, that's not bad at all. Offensive Player of the Year. I did kind of expect to see James Cook up there with all his touchdowns he racked up. But there's Derek Brown coming in at number 4 for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Bryce Young does come in at number 2. Mingo comes in at number 6, so we'll take that. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year, obviously we didn't have one. So not too shabby for a first season. Not a lot to complain about, in all honesty. But we are taking on the 14-3 Green Bay Packers in the wild card. Can we pull off an upset? We do. We win by 1 point. But as if it doesn't get any harder, we take on the Dallas Cowboys, who are 16-1. And we beat them 31-24. Okay. And now we're going to be taking on the Los Angeles Rams, who are 11-6 in the NFC Championship. And we beat them. Guys, we're in the Super Bowl in the first season. Have we had any depth trade upgrades? Alright, so Bryce Young is a superstar. We'll 100% take that. And then defensively, I expected Brown to go up, but Isaiah Simmons does go up, so we'll take that. And that's all the depth trade upgrades that I'm seeing. So, we're taking on the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. Obviously, this is one of those that we're not supposed to be here right now. And I don't think that's an understatement. I mean, we made a couple trades. Obviously, they were good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play every offensive possession, because while we don't necessarily need this room, it'd be great for the development side. So every offensive possession, maybe not every per se, but we'll definitely play most of them. For the touchback, let's do jump forward to change of possession. First play of the game, we do get a stop. Okay. Alright, here we are.
Let's go!
Carolina Panthers are on the feet.
Ready?
First play of the game. Stephon Diggs.
Ready! Let's go now!
Ooh, is that going to be really deep?
Ready!
So, lob it up to him. And right in the basket, Ryan Lewis strikes first. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and jump forward to the next quarter. 7-0. Carolina 14-0. You know what, guys? I'm just going to keep going quarter. 17-0, 24-7, guys, as we are heading into the third quarter. Guys, we're going into the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. In year number 1, we are up 31-15. All right, 23-31. The Panthers do score. Oh my gosh. Carolina Panthers won the freaking Super Bowl. I can't make this up. You guys saw me same. You guys, I mean, obviously I played the first possession, which I guess you could say was a deciding factor, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That was quick. Y'all take it easy. I'm just kidding, guys. You know I couldn't end it on that. So obviously we have a ring under the belt. So now I guess we can see if we can go win another, huh? Let's see. Who won Super Bowl MVP? Bryce Young takes Super Bowl MVP. Does that get him a dev trade? Does that mean he's an X Factor? I don't know, actually. No, it doesn't. That sucks. You would definitely think Super Bowl MVP would mean that you get a dev trade upgrade, but hey, what do I know? Alright, guys. Well, let's get in the free agency. As I did, go ahead and sim another week to let some of those trade salary cap deficits fall off and re-sign everybody that we needed. So we have our whole squad back, and shoot, let's see what else we can do to improve. I don't think we need to improve anything else, but obviously we do. Alright guys, so here in round number 1 of free agency, we make some huge signings. We get Josh Allen, obviously an X Factor to pair alongside Brian Burns. That's insane. We bring in Geno Stone because Xavier Woods is old, so Geno's going to fill that role and have a higher overall already. We brought in Devin Bush because I do believe we did lose Frankie Louvu. If not, we can always trade one of them. And then we also brought in Jeff Okudah because we had Shaquille Griffin starting at corner 3, and obviously Okudah's better. I mean, it's not rocket science at that point, right? But let's go ahead and get right into the draft, guys. Alright guys, so right away, obviously, like I said, we did trade for Geno Stone. So we're going to pick up Will Fries is a right guard. Obviously, we have Corbett at right guard, but we're going to move Fries over to center for us. There's going to be a huge upgrade there. Fill a great hole. Alright guys, and then right here we're going to trade Deion Jones and our second round pick for Christian Barmore, because we definitely have fallen off in the left end column. I think we have Yetur Gross-Matos starting there at 72 overall, but now we have Barmore. And I think we're set. We might pick up a defensive tackle depending on what's offered, but we'll see. Alright guys, so I was looking around the squad and I noticed that Taylor Moton was making 22 mil. I knew that obviously in real life, but I kind of let it slip my mind, or he would have been traded a long time ago. So I traded him a third and a sixth for L'Jarius Sneed to round out that third cornerback slot, and then Tyler Tart to kind of fill that defensive tackle hole that we have in our lineup. And so now the only objective that I have is to trade for a right tackle, hopefully somebody young, somebody that's not like a super high overall, but obviously if we can get someone that's a high overall, we're not going to complain. And then actually, what is the... I don't think we're going to be able to get this guy. They're 40 million cap. Alright, well, I'm going to look around and see what I can do. Alright guys, I've pretty well decided that I'm just going to do one more year. I'm going to completely try to build up this team, make it an insane squad with what little cap room we have and what little stuff we have to work with. And then we're just going to kind of see what we can do. See if we can go and win another ring. If not, we already won one. So it is what it is, right? But let me just kind of mess around here and see what I want to do. What in the world? What is with these trades? Some insane things being offered up. I'll take a D-Hop. Like I said, I'm just kind of going through and seeing what's offered to me. And I'm just going from there. What in the world? Why are there so many beasts being offered right now? This is crazy. Like George Pickens, really? How can you say no to George Pickens? He's got a better defensive tackle. What is going on with these trades? I mean, you guys are seeing it. I'm just doing Trade Finder, and this is the people that are popping up. Like Jameson Williams. Like, what in the world? Quay Walker. Jalen freaking Petrie. Like, what is this? We'll go with Quay Walker here. It's a trade-up video, guys. Another video is going to be kind of short, so I'm just kind of doing a little bit of trades here. Center. Because I know we need one of those. And do we have any positions that we could shed? Darnell Mooney's a guy that we could shed. Trade up. I don't really know if there's anywhere we need to improve. I mean, obviously there's room for improvement, but let's check out the squad, and we might just go ahead and just run with it, in all honesty. Obviously, I don't expect to go back to the Super Bowl. That was kind of insane, but you never know. Well, other things have happened. Obviously, we made the Super Bowl. Yeah, no, I think we're just going to roll with it, guys. See much more need for improvement in many places. I'm cool with it. Alright, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and I'll pick it up in our last year. Alright, guys, here in the last year, over year number 2, whichever way you look at it, we went 12-5, and we won our division, and we made the playoffs yet again. Let's look at the stats real quick. We had the 11th best offense in the league, and I'm hoping, yep, second best defense. I was kind of expecting that. 4,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions out of Bryce Young. 1,010 out of James Cook. Receiving wise, D-Hop, Pickens, and Knox were great. Wow, I'll take that 100%. I do think, yeah, I didn't give Mingo any playing time, but again, we're not worried about developing. That was last year. Isaiah Simmons and Quay Walker had amazing years. Holy crap, Josh Allen with 22 sacks, just Jeffrey Simmons with 14, and then Burns with 7.5, and Brown with 6, Simmons with 4.5. Oh my gosh. Pick-wise, 3 apiece for Jackson Horn and Walker, 2 for Chin, Sneed, and Okuda, and then 1 apiece for Simmons, Stone, and Jamie Robinson. I really hope Josh Allen won. Well, this Josh Allen won MVP. Bryce Young comes in. I believe he was number 9 before as well. Offensive Player of the Year, obviously no Panther. Defensive Player of the Year, Josh Allen does win. Heck yeah. And then Simmons comes in at number 6. Okay. I mean, obviously we didn't have any rookies. Okay. All right. Solid season for sure. We are taking on the 8-9 Dallas Cowboys here in the wild card round, and we beat them 17-14. Now we're going to go on and take on the Philadelphia Eagles here in the divisional. We do finally lose, guys. We lose 21-14, but what a heck of a rebuild. We had 4 playoff victories in 2 seasons. Not much to complain about. I know I made a ton of trades. I know, to me, whenever I'm watching rebuilds, trades are super entertaining. So that's that. Alright, guys. That is going to be it for today's video. I know it is a bit of a shorter one. It is about 19 minutes is what it looks like it's going to end up being. Probably about 20 by the time I finish talking. But if you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you want to see me attempt to do a 10-year rebuild of the Panthers, because obviously something with these playbooks work. If you guys are interested to know kind of what playbooks I used, I kind of switch them up here and there. But for this one, I did use the Cowboys vertical zone run playbook. Or let me look real quick. Hold on. I want to know exactly what it is for any noobs in my play. Vertical zone run. with Dallas, and I did a disguise 3-4 for the defense and Baltimore. And obviously it worked. We won a ring. But like I said, if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Comment what team you want to see me do next, and also comment if you want to see a longer rebuild than 4 years. Obviously, I know this one was only 2 years, but it's late. I work in the morning. Hopefully soon, if YouTube keeps going, I could do this full time, and then we can just make some really long videos. I don't know. But y'all stay safe out there.